this should be the morning of the last day of the negotiations in Copenhagen. President Obama is in town now. Number one is present, but all the rest is open, Hermann.
Yeah, there was not much progress in the night of the negotiations. And apparently it all hinges on whether there's any commitments on part of the emerging economies. The European Union, I think that is our common analysis, has failed badly in these negotiations. It has not put the money on the table that would be necessary, and it hasn't put numbers for its own mitigation actions on the table.
But how come? So we have now, for the final round of heads of states, a text to be negotiated without any figures beside the 2-degree target.
Well, I'm relatively sure that they will agree on the 2-degree target, that they will agree on 50% reduction globally in 2050, and that they will agree on 100 billion euros or euros that will be necessary by 2020 to support developing countries. The big question is whether there will actually be numbers on mitigation numbers for industrialized countries.
2-degree, but no ambitious reduction targets, no adequate finances for adaptation measures. Can we rely, can we trust in the leaders of the world who are coming to Copenhagen since 2 days?
Apparently not. We can't. They've got higher rhetorics. It's very easy in the meantime, but no action on the table. I think the political climate is such that the energy industry, it is particularly the energy industry, is pulling all the brakes. They're putting a lot of pressure on the government, and they're not moving. And we have to change that.
But it's so for me, I must say, I'm hesitating between waiting and hoping, and getting quite angry, because I could not have imagined that they all would come here and deliver such a bad piece of work.
Well, I think it's part of the script that there has to be a kind of a climax, and then it all comes into the open, and we'll have an agreement in the end. I think we will have an agreement.
But the agreement
but it will be very weak.
It will not deliver what's necessary
No.
to achieve the 2-degree target. This is what we know.
Yeah, but that's the trick. I mean, if they apparently have to struggle and fight for a really good deal, then the public and the population in the end will accept much, much easier that the final result is very, very low. And that is a kind of a comedy that we are just witnessing here.
So he's speaking about comedy. Others say this is one of the most important conferences the world has ever seen. It should be dedicated to, this is an official quote from the European Commission, to save the world. So we will see during the last